Morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, man, welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. It's the update edition, man. Y'all been asking me, Sarge, what's going on with my guys out there? What's happening on the 10? What is Snacks doing in Nepal? Well, we're going to talk about it a little bit this morning, man. Let everybody know we're on. Let everybody know we're live. Kane 4L, let's go. I was asked the other day, hey, Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly. 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Iron Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Water well, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it, I scrape the town burning loud. When the smoke clear up, you know a Harley did it. I'm real gnarly with it, my ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it, get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down and split it, backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, water well, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do? Hey, man. Again, good morning and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. We're gonna cover a couple of news and notes, man, for some of our riders who are out on the 10 doing the thing. Most of them right now are on the West Coast, man, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit today. But before we do, man, honorable mention to our Legends Award 2025, man. It's Cynthia Franklin, man. Snacks is a whole different lane. You know, most of us will get up and say, hey man, we get ready to go. It's Friday. Where you going, Sarge? Hey man, I'm gonna head up to the Carolinas. I'm gonna head to Texas. I'm head to Virginia. You know the routine. You go to Snacks and say, Snacks, where are you heading this week? Oh, I'm just gonna go to Kathmandu, Nepal. Huh? Oh yeah, I'll be riding my motorcycle in the Himalayas. Man, what the she's different, man. She just cut different. And oh, by the way, she's ridden her motorcycle to Prudhoe Bay. She's ridden her motorcycle to Chile. She's ridden her motorcycle to Argentina. She's traversed some 17 countries on a Harley Davidson Pan American motorcycle. And I know some of y'all like, hey man, there's plenty of people been doing that. Well, we hadn't, man, in our culture. We hadn't gone to the moon yet, man. We hadn't gone to the bottom of the Indian Ocean. We hadn't done that yet. But we're on our way, man. And we're making it happen. And shout out to her for representing for us in the culture today, man. Truly is our legend, Snacks, man. Let's do it. Let's give Snacks a Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Man, we're going to be giving flowers, man, before we die in 2025, man. We're going to celebrate our own and the greatest that we have in our motorcycle community today, man. So let's get on board and do that stuff, man. When we see them posting and sharing adventures with us, man, let's don't get jealous. Don't, man, they just make a lot of money. They can do that. They ain't got no children. They ain't got no child support. Man, let's don't be hating. Let's congratulate and celebrate our finest, man, because they're doing things and they're inspiring us all to be the best that we can be, because you only have one lifetime and only one life to give, man. So get about living. Like I say all the time, I've never been one of those guys who were scared to die. I was always one of those guys that I was scared not to live. Live, man, live. Work hard, take care of your family so you can have the privilege to motorcycle the way that you thought you could never motorcycle before. Hey, so let's do this, man, real quick this morning. Hey, Breezy does it. Thank you for coming on with us this morning, man. I know you got things to do. I know you got a life to live, but you're spending a little time with us this morning on the podcast show. So, okay, so let's get about what we're going to talk about. Matter of fact, let's do this first. Let me give you, before I get into the I-10, let me show you a morning with Snacks, man, getting ready to get out of Dodge with her sister. Let's do this. Let's see if we can bring her in. Let's see. Let's do this real quick, if you guys don't mind. See if I can pop up her video. Here we go.
All right, good morning. It is Tuesday, April 1st. We're headed out on our tour. Got my bike all packed up, looking good. Got Bluetooth hanging there. Dora the Explorer. Ride with Snacks. That's my license plate. Got my squeaky boots on. And that's it. That's what I'm riding for the next, I think, 10 days.
That's cut different, man. That's just cut different. And again, shout out to her. Shout out to Snacks, man. Safe ride as you get on about your adventures in Nepal, man. So hopefully she'll be checking in with us even more. We did talk about possibly trying to do something and have her check in, but I know it's a little different. I think she's around somewhere around 10 hours time difference with us, man. But she has promised me, she has given me her word that she's going to be sharing a lot of her adventures, her rides, her escapades with us on the Iron Elite podcast. I'm sorry, on the Iron Elite group page, man. So shout out to her. Keep her and her sisters in your prayers, man, for a safe adventure and a safe return home. But let's talk about it, man. The I-10, man. Whoa, it's been a long week, man, for some of our riders. Shout out to my man, Nasty Edwin Nelson. He just made it to Santa Monica Pier yesterday. Edwin, man, I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. I thought I had his. Edwin he's an original rider, man, from a little while ago. He's rider number 157. He went across, I want to say Edwin took off last Thursday. Last Thursday, he was doing his second ride, Gold Star. He just finished up yesterday, safe and sound, enjoyed himself, went across, made it look way too easy, man. But he went through a lot of stuff out there, man. And Edwin did his thing, man. So let me see if I could pull him up as well. Let me see where I got him at. But he just finished yesterday. And oh, by the way, he's doing a return third Gold Star on his way heading back to Florida today. I said, Nasty, are you staying out in California for a little while? He said, no, Sarge, I'm getting my butt back on the road and I'm on my way heading back to Florida. So here's him now. My man just hit it yesterday. You know, he pimping, doing his thing, smiles, happy as hell out there at the Pacific Ocean. So last I checked on him this morning, man, he bedded down really early this morning because he wanted to get enough rest so he can really start knocking out those miles coming back to Jacksonville, Florida. So I anticipate meeting him. I'm looking at probably sometime at the end of this week, and we'll be presenting him with his second and hopefully, God willing, his third Gold Star Award, man. So shout out to Nasty. Let's do this, man. Let's get that Nasty, Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Good job, my brother. Man, he made it look way too easy, but it wasn't, man. He went through all kind of rain and wind and all kind of crazy stuff, man. So let's keep him in our prayers, man. He's got some over 2,000 miles to head back. I think he's on the state line, somewhere around Blythe, California right now. So heading back east, doing this thing, man. So Nasty, congratulations, my guy. Also, I had Soldiers United take off. Soldiers United took off Saturday. I had 2 chapters within the Brothers of Seven. I had 2 from Waldorf, Maryland, from the DC area, 2 of my brothers from there. And then we had, 2 from Hinesville, the mother chapter, Hinesville, Georgia. And then we had another 5 from Waldorf, Maryland, from Soldiers United. So my guys took off Saturday, man. You know, they were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They took out of here dark 30 on Saturday morning, did their thing. Ran into a situation. The first day was a pretty good deal. And I'm not stealing nothing. I know you saw you're still in the post interview. No, we're not just going to steal a post interview. We're just giving us a brief update. But they took off Saturday, no issues Saturday, no problem. Sunday, had a little problem. And the problem happened in the middle of nowhere, west of Fort Stockton. For those who are not familiar with what Fort Stockton is, it's west of San Antonio, Texas, in the middle of nowhere, literally in the middle of nowhere. So a little issue there happened with my man Blowout with his bike. Let me see if I can pop my soldiers up here. See if I can get my soldiers. See. Yes. Soldiers United, the 7 brothers, 2 chapters, Waldorf and Hinesville. Well, this is a picture of those guys. They took out this was Sunday morning, leaving San Antonio. Everything was pretty good. We ended up having an issue with one of the bikes. The bikes had a ACR issue. A plug basically came out and was stripped out of the bike. So that was an issue, man. And it happened in the middle of nowhere. And when I say middle of nowhere, I'm talking about maybe 30 miles west of Fort Stockton, in the middle of nowhere. So they had an issue, you know, obviously for those who are doing the 10 to the end, a couple things. I need you to not negotiate, or it will cost you a lot of money. Hear me out. Listen up. If you don't have a towing package and you get stranded in the middle of Western Texas, it's going to cost you a king's ransom. You hear me? It's going to cost you a king's ransom, because between the split of El Paso, Texas, of San Antonio to El Paso, Texas, there's literally nothing out there. I think there are some repair shops when you're talking about Odessa, Texas, but that's out of the route, out of the way. And even then, we're talking, especially for my Harley Davidson riders, we're not talking about a Harley Davidson dealership. So don't screw around. Get you a towing package. I don't recommend no specific towing package. That's not what Sarge is doing this morning. So whether you get, I think the towing package, I think it's called Good Son, Good Sam, towing, or whether you use USAA or whether you use AAA or whatever. I'm saying use somebody and get you the premier towing package, and especially for my guys who got AAA. Don't get it confused. AAA for cars is different than AAA for motorcycles. In some states, I think they call it AAA premium, and I think some they call it AAA RV. But get the one that also includes motorcycle towing. Whole different ball of wax, because some of us will say, well, I got AAA for my car, so I should be good for the bike. No such animal, homie. Not when you're talking about AAA. Make sure you got your bike covered too. Because if you don't, it'll be really, really expensive. Because most of the time, if you get caught out there, in Western Texas, especially in this situation, it could be some 200 miles on a tow. And that's a very, very expensive tow. Something else I also, for my riders who are signed up that are getting ready to make this ride, and even for the ones who are considering this ride, go ahead and get you an ESP plan for your bike, an extended service plan for your bike. Because if something goes wrong again, some of these what we consider routine repairs can end up busting your emergency funds for your trip. And if you don't have an ESP, you probably need to have a really, really decent emergency credit card. I would say with a limit, with $5,000 minimum. $5,000 minimum emergency credit card if you don't have an ESP. And you probably should have an emergency credit card anyway, getting on the road. And if you don't have an emergency credit card, you should have an emergency account, an emergency war chest for the road, because things can and they will happen when it's not convenient for you on the ride. So I'm just going to say this, man. You've been warned on these things. But anyway, we were able to make some contacts out there. The guys got a tow truck to get out there, and they got Blowout and Big Dog. I think it's Blowout and Big Dog. So they end up getting towed into El Paso, which was an awesome thing. They got in El Paso, I want to say late, maybe, I don't know, after midnight. The other 5 guys boogied on to Van Horn, which was about another hour to where they were. They bedded down, got rest, recouped. And yesterday, they started heading out to California. So they're doing their things. They're getting there. Last time I talked to Big Dog and Blowout, they were in good spirits, man, in El Paso. Of course, Harley in El Paso, Barnett was not open on Mondays. So this morning, hopefully they got the bike in. Hopefully they got one of the first bikes in, having a bike checked out. Shout out to my man Blowout. He does have an ESP. So it ain't nothing but a chicken wing. So he's getting that bike taken care of. And hopefully they'll get him back on the road so him and Big Dog can go back, because they got to go back and get the miles, man. They got to go get the miles so they can go knock those 400 miles off and then head back and meet up with the rest of the brothers heading west out to California. But these guys were prepared. They were ready. And when you're prepared and you're ready, man, these things are not deal breakers with your trip. And that's the biggest thing, because we know things are going to happen to you, man. Why me, God? Well, it's you, because you're a ground pounder. That's why it happened. So be prepared. Let's mitigate risk so we can continue to push on. Let me see if I can kind of share with you guys. Maybe I might have a video of what happened out there. Here we go. Here we go. Stand by.
Hey, brothers. Hey, we out here on I-10 to the end. We need some help, man. We need to probably get a bike towed or, taking the Harley Davidson, get taken care of. This blew out of the cylinder. This is an M8. It blew out of the cylinder head. The threads are good here. They're bad in the cylinder head. If you guys run 360, if you can reach out to us and get us some help on that, that's really going to help us out. But we're dead in the water right now. All right. So please give us a call, reach out to us, reach out to anybody from Harley Davidson that can help us today so we can get this man back on the road on I-10 to the end. Appreciate you, brother.
Okay, as you can see.
Hey, brothers. Hey, we out here on I-10 to the end.
Man. As you can see, man, tough situation, middle of nowhere. But again, the guys are good to go. That video was from Sunday. Yeah, that video was from Sunday. But since then, Big Dog, him and Blowout, those guys are well taken care of. Shout out to my man, Big Win from Buffalo Soldiers in El Paso, Texas, man. So Big Win made a call to some of his people, had a plug to get them towing, man. So we got them towing. They're safe and sound in El Paso. Probably had a taco or enchilada or two, man, while they're getting that bike worked on. And hopefully we can get those guys back up today and get those guys rocking and rolling, man, so they can finish their 10 to the end and join the rest of their brothers. So that's the update, man. I'm waiting on the other 5 brothers. I think they bedded down late last night in Phoenix. So they should be pulling out anytime now on their way heading to California. So hopefully for them, it's a nice, easy, breezy cakewalk, and they get on into California, and we'll be posting their completion of the ride today. But there you have it, man, in a nutshell. News and notes and what we've been doing, what we've been up to, what's going on in Iron Elite Podcast or the platform. And one thing I want to show you guys, man, I had a club brother of mine, Trey Lloyd. Shout out to Trey Lloyd from the LA chapter. He got wind of what was going on, and he said, Sarge, there's a part thread repair system that you can buy from AutoZone, and actually you can make that repair on the road with this particular part. Now, for those who are on the group page, Iron Elite, home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award, I actually posted this pic on the page and did a question today. How many people are familiar with this? How many people are familiar with using it? I do plan on YouTubing it today to see how it's properly used. I heard that it's a must that you should have if you're rocking a Milwaukee 8 Harley Davidson motorcycle on the on the road, because I have heard the situation that happened with Blowout does happen. It's a common occurrence. I've never had it happen to me, but I don't want to be out there not prepared for something like this. So peep game, man. I suggest that you guys check it out as well. Tell me what you think about it, picking those things up, because, man, that's really what it's all about on this platform, is giving each other game, man, on how to navigate this thing called cross-country motorcycle riding or long-distance motorcycle riding. And let me quick disclaimer, man. Let me just say this real quick since it just popped in my head. The Iron Elite Podcast show is not just a show for guys who, like these gentlemen who ride 6,000 miles in a trip. Yes, we do have people who ride 6, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40, in some cases 100K in a year. But that's not really what we're about. That's not the main focus. The main focus is to being the best motorcycle riders we can through our Each One Teach One platform, We're teaching each other through our experiences to be safe, more proficient riders. That really is the goal. We take you at the level that you come. If you just bought your bike today, the Iron Elite podcast and the Iron Elite Facebook group page and the I-10 Sarge underscore I-10 Instagram page is for you. It's for you, man. We're always trying to give game to one another to make us better at what we do, and that's motorcycle riding. So just wanted to get that quick disclaimer out because I've heard a few days ago somebody said, well, Sarge, it just seemed like the Iron Elite page is for the, like the really, really great motorcycle. It does have great motorcycle riders in it. I'm not going to lie to you. But the great guys had to start somewhere. The great girls had to start somewhere. And for the most part, it probably was riding around the corner from their house, multiple times to now, again, riding to Alaska, to riding to South America, to riding the four corners of the United States and all kind of cool rides and all those things. So if you think this page is a good page, if you think this platform is a great platform, I challenge you today to share it with at least 5 of your friends. Bring them on board, man, so we can make this platform bigger and stronger for us. Because, man, I'm telling you, in 2025, we're going to stop celebrating everybody else. We're going to start celebrating ourselves. We're going to start building ourselves. We don't want to join somebody else's table. We want to make our own table. And if other people want to join us, then great, we would love to have you. But we are going to build this building. We're not just happy to be invited to their table. We're going to build our table. You dig? So again, back off my soapbox. My 5 brothers, they should be in hopefully within the next 6 to 8 hours to Santa Monica Pier. When they do, we'll post those guys. Keep Big Dog, keep Blowout in your prayers. When we get them fixed, we'll put it across the airways, let you guys know that they're back up. They're back into the fight because soldiers fight the good fight, man. So they get back in the fight. Let's cheer them on, motivate them so they can go and link up with the brothers and be victorious in their journey as well, man. So with that being said, I think that's about all we're going to be on today. Thank you, Bolo, for chiming in with us today, my brother. You're right, Bolo. Make sure you do your due diligence and understand the distance the tow package will cover. If not, like the old folks say, a hard head will make a soft wallet. You dig? It is no game out there, man. Be prepared. Have your money right. Do your homework. Learn as much as you can learn. Does that prevent anything from happening? Nope. But I guarantee you this, it'll mitigate a lot of the risks from being out there long distance on the road. And oh, by the way, man, your boy Sarge got a brand new mic today that I'm proud of. Hopefully, I'll sound a little bit clearer. Hopefully, I sound a little bit better. Again, for all the donations that you guys have given me, that you guys have blessed us with on the Iron Elite platform, man, 100% of your Cash App donations go towards the platform. It doesn't go to pay Sarge's rent. It don't pay Sarge's bike note. It don't do that. It goes into the equipment, the Shure 7MDB mic that I just purchased this weekend. It goes into the cameras. It goes into the software, the streaming platform. It goes into the audio. It goes into everything we get. And I guarantee you this, if you guys are so gracious to continue to bless us on this platform with your financial support, we're going to continue to pump everything into this platform so we can make this platform the most professional, the most entertaining, the most educated platform humanly possible. And I know my man, hey man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Y'all know how I feel about Low Key, man. But Low Key be ribbing me sometimes. Shout out to Low Key, man. Low Key out of Houston, Texas. Hopefully I'll have him here in a couple of days. Man, if I got time, I might bring Low Key, man, in studio, man. Me and him chop it up for a minute. Hey, Low Key, I ain't gonna even read this, man. You getting at me this morning, man. You ain't finna stress me. He just text me some stuff, man. But the smartest man I know, man. One of the sharpest guys I know. He's one of my ambassadors for I-10. You know, let's give low key one of these, man. Man, Leroy Hughes II, man. We're gonna give low key a Dom DeMarco, man. One of my favorite people in the motorcycle community. He, like I said, he's an ambassador to the 10. Ain't nobody going across that I-10 without low key knowing about it, as well as being an ambassador for the Iron Elite group page, man. He patrols, he takes care of, he contributes through coming on the podcast and doing interviews with us, as well as shooting, you know, product and apparel and equipment on the page for us to check out and review, because he does his homework, man. You know, he's been on and we've talked about cold weather riding, we've talked about safety tips, we've talked about riding suits, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of content on the page. I suggest you guys, and I know how it is, man, once the content been on the page for 4 or 5, 6 weeks, guys don't go and dig into the archives to take a look at it, but you should, man. It's so much great content on the group page. It's so much great content on the YouTube. Go check it out, man. We have some, I don't know, 700 videos and over 300 interviews on the YouTube channel, Sarge Life and Motorcycling. Check it out, man. That's why we put that free content out there for you guys, so you don't have to pay for it the long way, man. So I think that's about all, brother Low Key. Can't wait to see you at the end of this week, man. And if you guys don't know, there's this cool thing coming up in Jacksonville, Florida. I think they officially start on Thursday. I think it's officially Thursday, the 3rd of April, but the main event goes down on the 5th of April. It's the all-female ride. Man, last time I checked, probably some 600, 700 people come into Jacksonville and celebrate the greatest that we have to offer in our motorcycle community on the female side. So if you don't know nothing about it, man, go check out their page. Go check out the group page. Go check them out. Get your behind out there on social media and see what's cracking with that thing, man. It's a sight to see. So I think I'm done, man. I think I've ran my mouth long enough, man. Pray for my brothers that's on the road, man, for a safe ride to California, and for the ones who've already made it to California, safe ride back to the East Coast, because the mission ain't done until you've made it home safe and sound. The 3 platforms, man. YouTube, where you can find us. YouTube, Sarge Life and Motorcycling. Facebook group page, Iron Elite, home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award, and on Instagram, Sarge_I10. Man, have a great Tuesday, man. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Get your behind to work, man, because the motorcycle parts ain't cheap. With that being said, keep it motorcycling, you dig?
Hey now, it's your girl Piper. The 2025 Iron Elite Female Titan. And you're now tuned in to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast Show, home of the Ground Pounders Reunion and the Coast to Coast Run, the social experiment, where motorcycling is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You dig? Now like, share, subscribe, and follow for all things motorcycling. And I'll see you on the sled.
Hey y'all, it's Snacks reminding you to tune in to the Iron Elite Podcast. You dig?
This is the Mileage Bully, the Moto Mob CEO, and your 2024 Titan. You are now listening to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're not listening to the Iron Elite Podcast, what are you really doing? Because we are talking motorcycles over here. You dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated. Coming to you live on the Iron Elite Podcast with my man, Big Star, where we always keep it motorcycle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
Hey, it's your boy Low Key. Y'all know I roll with Big Sarge and the Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award and the Ground Pounder Family Reunion. Each one teach one. You dig?
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.